What does it mean that your twin flame is your mirror? So they're not your carbon copy. And like a lot of people think that because they're called twin flame, that they're supposed to be exactly like you, but they are actually your complement. What I mean is they are going to be like a complementary color, like red and green and yellow and blue and orange and purple, opposite on the color wheel. Also, if you think about your twin flame as another wing of one bird, left and right, that's another way to see them. So how does this look when we say that your twin flame is mirroring you? We don't mean that they're doing exactly the same thing as you or copying you. What we do mean is that they are holding up a mirror to your consciousness. So they mirror, this is really important, they mirror your position about yourself. They mirror how you treat yourself with respect to yourself. It's like looking in the mirror and you raise your right hand, but on the mirror it looks like your left. And you're the one raising your hand, and then you see in the reflection that your mirror image is raising its hand, right? So what this looks like is your twin flame will mirror you with respect to yourself. So like how you treat yourself is how your twin flame treats you. And I see a lot of people getting confused about this because they think how they treat their twin flame is how their twin flame should treat them. And they get confused and they're like, oh, that's not my twin flame because I'm so nice to them. I'm so loving. I give so much of myself to them. I send them messages. I treat them. I give them a lot of good things and they're not giving back to me. So they must not be my twin flame. And so this is a mistake that I see people making because you don't understand the nature of twin flames. You don't understand twin flame mirroring and what it is. So if you notice, if you're like always giving to the point of like you feel exhausted, you feel like you are like over giving and they're not giving back to you and that upsets you, probably what's happening is you're leaving yourself and you're giving to someone else from an empty cup. And so what I want to teach you is that twin flame mirroring happens as a result of what happens when you leave yourself and you pour your cup into someone else, even if that person is one with you. So something that I teach my clients is the mirror exercise. And the mirror exercise is a process where you find what it is within you that isn't in alignment with love, like where you're emptying your cup. And you can learn to give to your. And so some of you are in either situation A or situation B. Situation A is you don't know that you are leaving yourself or abandoning yourself or rejecting yourself by putting your twin flame on a pedestal and chasing after them, whether it's energetically or not. Like maybe you are actually like overgiving to them. Or you're in situation B where you know that you are overgiving and you are kind of becoming more self-aware of your patterns, and you don't know how to be any other way. So like you're aware, but you're like, how do I change this? Or how do I live? And what is the right way to be? And what I want to say is, this is a process, and just be compassionate with yourself. And if you are working against decades of conditioning or patterns, or even millennia of social conditioning throughout time, then you need to be aware that this is a process of healing and that you can have support with that. You can have support with that process. And that's why I'm here making this video. But I want to talk to you about something else. And that is, there's one thing to not be aware, but then there's another thing to be aware of something and then find it very, very challenging to change. And I want to describe it for myself because I've been in this situation where I started noticing where I was overgiving, and it was almost like instant or automatic when someone would say, oh, I'm having this problem, or even when my twin flame would say, oh, I have this problem, I'd want to jump in and I'd want to help and fix it. And I didn't think like I was like a fixer, but I guess I was. And I tended to rescue people. And you have to think about what that means. And so you have to go deep and root this out. And so when I would want to rescue other people, what was really happening for me, and this is going to go deep, I wanted them to be propped up so that they could turn and help me. And this is a transaction. So here I'll break it down for you. I help you so that you can help me back. Why don't I just skip a step and just help myself? You see? That's what I teach my clients. And it's not easy. And don't feel stupid if you're like, oh man, I know I have these problems and I tried to fix it and I just keep doing the same thing over and over again. That is because you're dealing with decades of your own patterns plus millennia of social conditioning. The world at large operates on social interaction of transactions. I do this, so you do that. I scratch your back, so you scratch mine. This is conditional. These are conditions. This is when we get disappointed. Oh, I'm going to give to that person and they better like me. Or I'm going to do this favor for that person so that they'll find me valuable because I don't really value myself. So we start to externalize everything. We start to think to ourselves like, oh, my value comes based on whether or not this person likes me, or my twin flame likes me, or my twin flame approves of me, or my twin flame forgives me, or my twin flame wants to be with me or claims me, right? But like I said in the beginning of this video, your twin flame can only, without exception, feel about you or think about you the way that you think about yourself. And that's the magic of twin flames, because they are your mirror. That is the mirror. It's not a physical mirror. It's not a visual mirror. It's not even an action-based mirror. It's a consciousness mirror. They mirror back your consciousness to you. And that is a good thing. Why is that a good thing? That your twin flame is mirroring back your consciousness to you? Because once you become aware of these patterns, you don't want them. When I became aware of my pattern of overgiving, I was like, oh my God, please help me. Like, I don't want this anymore. Like, I want to fill my own cup. I want to be a whole person. I want to connect to my higher self. And I want to be in a place of, in a state of grace with myself, in a state of radiating love and joy, and not feeling like my love and joy was outside of me, based on whether or not my twin flame responded a certain way to me. Like, that is important. And that's important for you, that your twin flame is able to show you your consciousness. And that mirror is probably the most important thing that you'll do in exploring it in your life. Because for me, when I started to get to know myself and I started to see myself properly and not just see like, what I had to work on, but like start to like really understand that I'm a divine being and so are you, then my life started to feel better because I was living from a state of honesty with myself, of oh, well, there's this pattern and now I can change it. And so this is what I want to share with you, is that no matter what your twin flame mirrors you, or we say mirror, you can say reflects to you or shows you, you can heal it. And there's a specific tool to heal this. It's called the mirror exercise. And you do it for anything that upsets you. Yeah, it's whatever upsets you with your twin flame. But it can be for anything, because the whole world is like a mirror. And your twin flame is like the person who's mirroring your consciousness the most perfectly. And so if you're ready to start this work, I want to share that for the rest of December, this is the last month where you can get my group, Twin Flame group, for 50% off at the low rate that it is right now. So the rates are going to go up in January. And right now, for the rest of December, I really want you to try on this work and have your first month at 50% off. It's a very good deal. Being around other people who get the twin flame journey, who understand this is not just like a karmic person or a toxic relationship, even though there could be toxic patterns and you're not meant to put up with those toxic patterns. But let me help you to understand what is being mirrored to you and how to walk through the mirror exercise properly, because this will root out what your twin flame is showing you at the core and really resolve it. But you need to first understand what it means that your twin flame is mirroring you. And what's the result of this? What's the result of the mirror exercise? You're just going to sit there and, oh, I found a pattern for the rest of your life? Yes. But you get your twin flame in the process. You get to be with them. Like, the result of doing the mirror exercise and loving yourself, remember, they're one with you. So when you love yourself and you want to be with yourself and you want to show up for yourself, guess who also wants to be with you? Your divine counterpart, who is also you. Your twin flame is a person, but they're one with you, right? So this work results in harmonious twin flame union. It is for you, and I want you to claim it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more twin flame content. Bye-bye.